All right, boys. Here we are. We are live, and we're going to figure out the draft order today for the Sunday League. That is, of course, the Tier 5 league in the IGL, which everybody knows has got a lot of prestige attached to it. How much prestige? Well, we have to go by the initials SU instead of SL because, well, that's the Super League, and we're just not that. It's fine. We're good. We're fine. We know what we're worth. All right, let's quickly go through the contestants here on today's duck race. So, as you can see on the screen, we've got all the ducks up, and I've just completely randomized it until every duck had either a color or a costume. So I didn't want any, just naked ass ducks. So we got everybody has a costume, everybody has a color. I'm going to read out who we have today and what their duck is called, just so everybody knows. And this is not going to be in order. This is just the order that I wrote down. All right, first and foremost, we got Kyle at @the_Kylo. Duck is called Ducking Hell. Now, of course, Kyle, they wouldn't let me write hell. They actually did a bunch of asterisks and bleeped it out. So I had to do HE double exclamation points. But maybe that's just a little extra oomph for your duck anyway. So it's all good. Banta Boys at BantaB. Duck is called Duck Off. Chris at NY Isles LFC Real. Duck is called Duck U. Phil Wilkes at Technical 87. Duck is called Ducky McDuckface. Rishraj Kassar at his name. Duck is called Mighty Ducks. Tom Liddy at Tom Liddy 1. Ducks out for Harambe. You can see Ducks out for Harambe is the fluorescent green one. All right. Arstastafa at the same. Robbie Waterfowler. Brilliant, my friend. Absolutely brilliant. My duck, once again, just as it was for my other league, the community league is going to once again be called Romallard Lukaku. Romallard Lukaku, that's me. If you see Romallard Lukaku winning this by a mile, it's because I pumped him full of steroids before the race. Trey Adams at _3 Xavier. His duck is called Nelly, of course, as one will. Omar Barajas at Omar _Barajas. Duck's just called Omar, but I put an exclamation point on there for you. Chuck Booth at Chuck Booth Sport. His duck is called Chuck's Duck. Didn't have a name, so I just put Chuck's Duck. And at CG305, we don't know his name. We're not even sure if he exists. Maybe he's watching today. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's in the league. Maybe he's not. So he's a placeholder for now. I'm hoping he's a real person, but his duck is just at CG305. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the duck race started. While we are burning off some of this time, I will go ahead and review a couple things about the IGL for you all, just so you are kind of aware. We can see Omar racing out to an early lead. Ducky McDuckface with the clown. I mean, I didn't mean to have you have the clown duck, but unfortunately, it's appropriate at the moment as your last. But it's okay. We're going to revisit this in just a little while. Okay, let's talk about the IGL quick, guys. So the IGL is basically going to be 35 weeks of head-to-head matchups. Okay, the first place after 35 weeks, $200 US, $200. The second place after 35 weeks, $55. First and second get automatically promoted to Tier 4, which is solid. Oh, we are in the prestigious Tier 5. I understand that. But Tier 4, just a tiny bit better, barely. I'm not sure how it could get any better than T5, but whoever's first and second, you're going to find out. Third place goes into a promotion playoff, and the winners of that promotion playoff get $25 and obviously promoted as well. So third through sixth places, you're going to be placed into two groups for the promotion playoff. and the winner of each of those 2 groups is promoted. So even if you are third in our league, there is not a guarantee that you are promoted necessarily. You go into a playoff and 2 groups of all the leagues. So it's going to be quite interesting, Matt. Okay, let's talk about some of the other cups and the other, elements going on within this league. So we have the IGL Cup. If you win the IGL Cup, you get a flat $80 US. $80 US. The IGL Cup is a single elimination cup that is 8 weeks long, and it starts in game week 6. So again, single elimination, no group stage. That's just boom, you lose and you're out. Look at CG305, the mystery man, just bursting out to a lead. Although Romelu Lukaku already in the festive spirit, making a surge for the front. Ducking Hell seems to be just like really holding the spot, just chilling, just holding that spot. Love the Bat Duck outfit. Really, really enjoying that. Ducky McDuckface still back near the back. This getting a little bit concerning at this point. But that's fine. That's good. We're gonna give it time. We still got 7 minutes on the clock. Lot to talk through yet as well. All right. So as far as the other competitions that are involved in the IGL, the Champions Challenge. The winner of that gets $100. How do you get into the Champions Challenge? The top 2 from every league and the winner of the Rigged Cup go into the Champions Challenge at the end of the season. So at that game week 35 mark. So Champions Challenge is going to be the top 2 in every league. And so you stand to make even more money if you are one of those top 2 in the league by winning that Champions Challenge. The Rigged Cup, the winner of that gets $15, but more importantly, the winner of that gets 75 fab to use as they like. And they actually, the runner-up gets 25 fab as well. So the Rigged Cup is really interesting. It's real cash, but also the all-important fab free agent budget that you can get added to your amount mid-season, which is huge. So what is the Rigged Cup? It's going to be announced around Christmas time, which is appropriate because Romelu Lukaku is obviously wearing his Christmas hat in that festive spirit. Look at Duck Off surging. That's Chris, right? Chris is surging to a lead here. Still a lot of time left. Did he make his move too early? I guess we'll see. Maybe conserve some energy and then you can do another one later on. We'll see. Anyway, Rigged FC Cup announced Christmas time. It's going to be 33 groups of 4. That's right, 33 groups of 4, which is insane. This league is huge. 33 groups of 4. There's a group stage and there are knockout stages. Here is one really interesting thing, especially for us people in tier 5. The winner of the Rigged Cup gets promoted to Division 1. That would be hell of a move right there. That'd be like, 9 years ago when Luton Town was in the National League. If just instead of 9 years, it took them 1 year and they were just suddenly promoted to the Premier League. That's going to be cool to see them in the Premier League, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, okay. So that is the IGL. Couple of just kind of random things just to know. I am not your commissioner. I thought Chuck was the commissioner. Chuck's not the commissioner either. We don't actually have a commissioner in this league, which is totally fine. We basically just kind of like run the league. We're going to be open. We're going to be honest. We're going to be just good, just normal dudes about it and just not not have any drama, which is sweet. But if you need a commissioner, reach out to one. There's commissioners in the Genie League that are in the rules document, or you can reach out to the Genie League Twitter account for any problems you have, any issues you have. If you're not going to be able to make a deadline, anything like that, let them know. There are some exceptions that can be made for certain things, but they're going to be pretty strict as far as it goes in terms of like starting players on a week-to-week basis. So just so you know, that's a newer thing this year. All right. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and tune in. I'm going to make this thing full screen so you guys can see, and we're going to go for it. All right. Let's check in. All right, so Duck off. Yep, indeed. Chris, I think you made your move a little bit too early. You have faded all the way to the back, although maybe me taunting you right now just gave you a little bit extra energy. Romelu Lukaku, like I told you guys, I did pump him full of steroids, completely full, chock full of steroids. So there's a good chance he wins this. Also the number 10, which I didn't plan, but I think it makes a lot of sense being as you give your number 10 traditionally to your best player. Anyway, duck off. I might have spoken too soon. You are surging toward the front. And I take it back. Duck off is actually Banta Boys. So I shouldn't give you as much shit. I should be giving more shit to Chris, who is Duck You, because I know that he can take it and he would dish it out right back to me. Chris is in the bottom. And Banta Boys, you just seem to just be going forward and backwards and forward. I just can't really figure out what your game plan is here. Ducky McDuckface, still with that clown outfit and still sort of hanging out towards the back, and we're getting towards business time here now. 246. This is getting pretty concerning. Ducking Hell way in the back. Chris falling back there with Duck You. McDuckface still back there. Omar back there. Robbie Waterfowler was kind of living towards the back and then has now sort of decided he wants to get involved a little bit. Nelly with the hearts, the purple hearts, making a little bit of a surge toward the front. Is it going to be too soon? Ducks out for Harambe, you guys might notice, really just steady. Steady right there in the middle. Maybe pushing for a third, fourth pick, which everyone knows this year is a really solid pick. Mighty Ducks also at the top, just really not moving forward or back, just chilling in that panda costume. CG305 Mystery Man making a move towards the front. Ducky McDuckface, has he decided he actually wants to compete? Well, this is quite interesting. Here we go. Was it a little bit too soon? Again, we've got a lot of people who are now just crowding toward the front. Romelu Lukaku had a little bit of a rest and he's back at it. Ducks out for Harambe is now kind of fading. He was just sort of, chilling there, but now he is fading a little bit. Chris has decided he wants to make a game of this down on the bottom with Duck U. He's going to go for it. Mighty Ducks, again, just consistent. Say what you will about the man, but he is consistent. Duck off with those vertical stripes. I heard they're slimming. I heard vertical stripes are slimming. So I think maybe that's what he's going for there. But is slimming really something you want in a race? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know the answer here. Chuck Stuck with the pink stars is sort of back in the back and I haven't really been in the conversation, to be completely honest. Is he going for one of those last draft picks? That's a really good question. All right, we are about to get down into really what you want to call business time. It's business time. You guys watch the Flight of the Conchords? Anyway, Ducking Hell seems to be making a surge toward the front, kind of trying to hold that place. But we have a lot of competitors who are surging right there on the top of your screen. Mighty Ducks, Duck off. Romelu Lukaku he seems to be falling off a bit, which is super unfortunate. Ducks out for Harambe, falling off a little bit as well. So is Duck off. Oh man, this is getting interesting. Ducking Hell, coming from behind, coming from the back. Ducking Hell, is he going to take it? Ducking Hell, followed by Duck off, followed by, I think, Robbie Waterfowler. Let's check out the standings. Ducking Hell, nice job. You got to say, a well-run race, or a well-swam race. Came from the back there at the end, maybe conserved your energies just a little bit. And I do think that number one might have helped you. Also, the very slimming, like, latex that you're wearing. Is it latex? Silicone? Who knows? Anyway, here are your standings. With your first pick, we have Ducking Hell. With your first pick, we have Ducking Hell. Of course, Kyle at the Kylo. With your second pick, we have Duck Off. That is Banta Boys. Congrats, Sanji. With your third pick, we have Robbie Waterfowler. That's Arsastafa. With your fourth pick, Ducky McDuckface. That's Phil. Nice job, Phil. Ducky McDuckface. Fifth pick's going to be Omar. 6th pick is going to be Chuck. 7th pick, Nelly, of course, Trey Adams, that one right there. 8th pick, ducks out for Harambe. That 8th pick, ducks out for Harambe. That's, of course, Tom Liddy. 9th pick is Mystery Man CG305. We're hoping to hear from him at some point. 10th pick is yours truly, Romallard Lukaku. I got 9th pick in the other one, so that seems to be just a favorite spot of his in the race. 11th pick, Mighty Ducks. That is Rishraj Kassar, Mighty Ducks. And 12th pick, Duck You, Chris. Actually, I bet you're pretty happy with that, to be completely honest. All right, boys, we're going to call it. I'll go ahead and post this in the DM, and I will also take some screenshots of the draft order, but I'll wait a little while so people can actually kind of see or watch the video before they see the screenshot. All right, it's been fun. It's going to be a good year, guys. Talk to everyone soon.